Good morning, people. How is everybody doing? Checking myself out over here on the laptop. Is over here in the kitchen now. How is everybody doing? It's a couple hours after the end of stream. I talked to my wonderful kid sister. Should have called her kid. She may be listening. She said she's going to try to be in here this morning, hang out. My brother-in-law stopped by stream this morning. Said he's going to try to be out. He's at work, so he's going to sneak us in there. And the guy that plays game night with us on Monday nights, he's having a bit of a toothache, so he may not be able to chat that much, but he's going to be there and kicking some butt. So we're going to try our best and do that. And then Dane was excited, gave us some wonderful pictures. It looks like some really good looking food. Sushi. Ooh. On Discord. If you haven't checked out Discord, check out Discord. The link's in the chat. If you need it, just type in Discord, exclamation Discord, and the Discord link invite will come up to invite you in there. Everybody's welcome. There's some rules and stuff, just behavior, treat everybody with respect, and if you do that, you'll have no problems at anybody. So that's the main thing. That covers so much in life and so many things. So it's very important to all of us. So thank you. And then my socials, the other socials, you can check them out, see what's going on. But we need to get down to it. This is my second recording. The first recording was about 3 minutes, just a few minutes ago, testing the sound and video on my laptop and OBS. It turned out wonderful. I finally found out where the file was hidden. Saved it, didn't give me a chance to save it, but I figured it out. And today we're going to make some Jamaican jerk chicken marinade. We're going to put the chicken in there. We're going to get situated. It's going to be wonderful. I got one shot at this. I can't throw away all the ingredients. They cost money. So there's going to be little happy mistakes, as I like to call them, happy mistakes. So please laugh and chuckle and carry on. This is meant to be a community good thing. I invite everybody from up on Twitter. Invite all those people down from X. I invited my neighbors, my family, my sister, my brother-in-law. They're coming, and friends like Dan and Gothbusters, the great mods, great friends. Adam, he's a good people, good friend. New friends from the UK. Dan's been with us for, I think, better than a year, so he's really put up with my shit quite a bit. So I want to thank all of them for coming and helping manage this colossal get together and doing a great job at it. I want to say thank you to all the mods. Thank you, thank you. So I appreciate it. So let's get down to it. I got my rubber gloves. I seen the doctor yesterday. I talked about that this morning. Dr. Food is in the house. Dr. Food. Bachelor cooking. Ha 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 ha. Here we shall begin. And I got my list of ingredients. Before we do anything, we need to check and make sure we got our stuff. 4 to 5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken. They're in the fridge. So, see, 4 scallions. Get those out of there. Picked these up the other day. Scallions. As far as I know, they are. They might not be, but they are. To me, some garlic. 6 garlic cloves peeled. So 3 or 4 habanero peppers. I went and bought some more before they ran out. I have 3 left after this. Habanero, the little sign here, it says hot, 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 hot. So we got 4. We got 5 in this one. The other one only had 3. So we're gonna use 2.5 in each one. I'll set that over here. Fresh ginger. So there's a 2-inch chunk for each one. If we knock off the arm here and here, centerpiece for one, center the two sides for the other one, we should be close. So we're gonna do that. Okay, fresh limes, fresh limes. Quarter cup of lime juice. Zest the 3 limes. I've been munching on the lemons. That guy don't look good. Looks like you've been beat up. That guy don't look good at all. We're gonna throw him away. He don't look good. He looks sickly. I think that'll do it. Alright. Alright. Olive oil. Get just enough. I got water in the sink. I had to check. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. I love me some soy sauce. The best soy sauce that I can find around here. I love it. Alright. Brown sugar. Salt. We got over there. We got to watch the salt. Doctors were on me when I saw the doctor yesterday. Watch the salt. When I talked to the doctor Tuesday, watch the salt. When I seen that doctor I talked to last Tuesday, he said watch the salt. Okay, dried thyme leaves. Allspice. Ground black pepper, right out of the shaker. This is not an electronic shaker. This is, some people ask me that. No, don't tell me you got an electronic shaker. This is a regular hand crank. Classic. It's a very nice one. Ground nutmeg, brand new can. And some ancient cinnamon. Should have probably got some more. It says best used by April of 23. So I probably should get some more of that next time. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to bust this up and put it in here. So it says 1 bunch of scallions cut up. Let me move the camera. All my stuff everywhere. Let's move that a little bit better. Alright. We're going to see what's going on here today. We're going to break these up into 2 bunches. Looks like they need washed off a little bit. We're going to rinse them off. Something tells me follow the recipe is what my dad says. Follow the recipe. Put that there. I need more space. Bigger shelves. I should have got bigger cabinets. They would have never fit in here. These are what they had. Grilling onions. Can I use those? Those look like they've been in there since last Monday. Now we're not going to do that. Okay. So we got three big ones here. Here. Select a utensil. Get the roots off of there. Gonna chop my glove off by finger. Got those in there. Did I cut the glove? I did not cut the glove. Get rid of those before I put them in there by accident. Alright. I had 2 or 3 more cups of coffee, and it's got me a little wound up, guys. I'm twitching a little bit. I'm ready for another cup. I feel like it. I want some more coffee. More coffee. Alright. Calm down, Eldo. Alright. Get rid of those roots. I really am enjoying the grind. I just need more breaks from Destiny, and I don't know if chat will understand me taking a 15-20 minute break and then going back at it, and another 15-20 minute break. I'm going to take it in chunks. The first game I started really playing when I was starting to recover and wanted to play video games. I played a few, but the one that I beat and I really got into was that Metal Gear Solid 4, The Phantom Pain. And I'd play a mission that was perfect. I'd play a mission or special ops, and it would be just long enough for my attention span and my stress and everything else. I'd get done with that, I'd be satisfied, be happy. It was a good game. I still check it out, and worked out perfect. So I got into taking breaks when I played. So then I would take a break after I did a mission. I'd take a hour break or something like that, and let my mental system on all those meds calm down and chill out a little bit. Process the information. And just relax. So it was good for that. 6 garlic cloves. My nose is running. Alright. Sorry about that. So it was perfect. I love that game. That game was so much. I'm so excited for Delta coming out. Hopefully it's kind of like that one. Because I did enjoy Metal Gear Solid 4. Something fierce. Or was it 5? It might have been Metal Gear Solid 5. There's so many of them. They go backwards and forwards and split these up. They said 6, right? 6 garlic cloves. We just got to peel them. We got to dice them up, puree them. I got my little Ninja. That thing has been handy. Three, four, five, six. Clean them up for next time I use them. Okay, we're gonna save us some room and move these back to the fridge. But I guess from what I understand, if I remember reading it right, which I could be wrong and they could have delayed it, Delta comes out next month. That'd be Metal Gear 3 Delta. I played the original one back in the day. Back in the day, hopefully my little blender can keep up with this. So I'm looking forward to that. I gotta see if I get the money. I gotta buy Christmas presents. Since I bought that laptop, my free money budget has diminished. And so I gotta tap into my play money and buy Christmas presents, which is more important. Just for the kids. Everybody else is good. So I might not have enough to buy it in September. Might be my birthday in October. I'll save enough money to get it. We'll see. We'll see. Zing, zing. Hopefully you can see that. Have I put holes in there yet? I have not put holes in my gloves yet. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I got to do that. So we're definitely going to play that on Variety Stream. I talked about it before. So it was originally slotted out for Jessica and I to play co-stream. She would play earlier the original Delta that I gave her. I'm pretty sure that I gave her that one out of my collection. And I was going to play the new one. But she has other things going on now, so it's not her fault. Life happens. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a weekend, maybe not. We'll see. Jessica was my first chatter. She's awesome. First mod. She really got me on the road. She wanted to stream and I helped her gather information. I don't know how much it helped her. I tried to help her. She's a very intelligent woman. Very technically sound too. And turned back around from there. I was helping her do it and she was doing it. I was like, I can do this, and I started buying parts and a camera and updating my laptop RAM and the hard drive, getting all that done. Oh, I think I cut my glove. Well, she's been a great help. Good friend, dear friend. Known her for 20 years. Pretty close to 20 years. That was tedious, wasn't it? One piece of fresh ginger. 2-inch slice. Or ginger. Arm here. Pretty close, I'd say. We're gonna grade it up. We're not gonna let my little itty bitty ninja fight that thing. It'll get stuck in there. All right. my gloves on this, I'll be surprised. You could peel ginger, but it's so you waste so much of it. And I haven't had no harm come of me. From eating a little bit of the bark on it or whatever it is, root. Green goop. See what else is going on. What's going on this week? This week's a pretty clear week. Let's see. Monday, hanging out on game night. Gonna try to get me a nap, kind of relax, that kind of thing. Drink some more coffee. So we get going till, 3 or 4 hour stream at night. Starting up between 7:30 and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time with my brother-in-law, and you'll hear the family in the background. No worries though, just kids screaming and good happening stuff, and kids will be kids. Going back to school. So, I think he said this morning in chat the kids go back to school on Monday, so we'll have that. Maybe they'll be a little worn down, maybe a little grumpy, but you'll have that. My thumb's hurting. So we'll stop game, and even if it's a good spot, we don't want to die. We worked hard to get to. The kids are more important. Get that situated. Not near as much, but it's alright. Look at the mess I made. Alright. Alright, it says next. Habanero peppers, we're going to do those last. 1 piece of fresh ginger, 1/4 cup of fresh lime juice. We're going to do the zest of 3 limes. So these 3. I got goop on my new cabinets. I have to clean that later, it's alright. So basically, Monday nights are family nights. I ask everybody to minimize the cussing. I do cuss like a sailor. And keep the chat clean. No wild chit chat. She's already checked out chat a couple times. Likes my picture. My little niece that loves video games and got a pretty bad case of ADHD. I love her so much. She reminds me of all the trouble I got into when I was a kid and the problems I had when I was a kid. So I don't want her traumatized by something she sees in chat or hears. So people want to be a part of game night and do that kind of thing. So it's a family night. It's wholesome. Good stuff. That's why I thank the mods for everything they do and stuff like that. They are so wonderful. They do so much. And Mondays, they'll be protecting the kids, let alone the rest of us from crap. There's some really interesting people out there. So big thank you to the mods. They're just doing their job protecting all the rest of us. And it isn't just to sit on your butt. Sometimes it gets awfully busy. It's getting a little warm in here. The air conditioner's not on. That is a lot of zest. Zest of 3 limes. All right, we're going to do that again. My phone beeping over there. It is 11:18, a little behind schedule. Talked to my sister, had to give her the time. She was worried about me. My Hans Hut. You don't see too many seeds in these. It's good. My knife ain't sharpened. Yep, made a mess. That's one. Everything's slick now too. All right, three more. I think this is going to be a long video. I don't know how long it's been. It's been like 20 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. It just takes time to make good stuff. All right, we're going to take a break from that for a second. Woo! Quarter cup of olive oil. Quarter cup. Set that there. Pardon me, guys. Pardon me. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. One, two, three. One, two, three. Put these away. Okay, what do we got next? 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, brown sugar, honey, honey. All right, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wash this again. I got slick fingers from lime juice. Limes. Who put the lime in his coconut and stirred it all up? Alright. I'm gonna wash this again. Whoa. Alright. Alright, my voice is cracking. Put that back there. 1 tablespoon of salt. I will do the salt. I was out of salt in my little dish. We're going to do almost. Make sure it says tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Alright. 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. Thyme. tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of allspice. Brand new at the store. Brand new the other day. It says 1 tablespoon. One, 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Brand new from the store, getting ready for the holidays. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Still bigger than what can go in there. That was a pain. One teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Where's this guy? I'm dancing over wires, and right where the connection for the camera is to my extension, two extension cords for the USB, I had to put a plastic bag over the connector so no water got into it, and there's droplets all around it, so I'm glad I did it. A little dangerous for the equipment here, but we are cooking now. Okay. Ground cinnamon. Oh, we gotta put the black pepper in. If I remember right, cinnamon is addictive. And I used to love my cinnamon brown sugar cinnamon toast when I was on days off. Alright, so that was that. So now I need to dry my hands off a little bit here, guys. In the rubber gloves. Quarter. One teaspoon. Alright. Have we made a mess yet? We have officially made a mess. As one of the mods says, there's going to be a mess. Alright. And that mod was making sushi. It looked really good. It looked awesome. Slick. They were in the fridge. That's how humid it is in the house without the air conditioner running. I don't know if I'm going to make it the 10 hours that I posted in Discord. I think I'm going to have to turn it on early, check it. File down my fingernails the hard way. Alright, I didn't scrape off the back of that. That's alright. I'm ready to make some chicken. At least, you know, get it marinating. It's almost noon. Next is the peppers. Alright. Getting down to the last of it. Then we got to make a super mess. We got to mix it all up. Clean up my workstation a little bit to make a bigger mess. Alright. So we need the knife, we don't need the spoon. We can go back up here. Clean this off a little bit. Splash. Let's see, what did I do with my towel? Alright. The part we've all been waiting for. The habanero peppers. That's okay. I'm glad I don't have a little puppy dog. He'd be sniffing the peppers and just laying it on the floor and burning his little nose. Gotta be careful with this stuff. You may think nothing of it, but a little animal, kitty cat or dog come over and sniff that hot pepper, get it stuck in its nose, start burning. It'd be miserable for that little animal. So please be careful. Same thing with kids. So be careful. A little pepper seed. That's what I'm talking about, that little pepper seed. Animals are like kids. Sometimes animals are smarter than little kids. They'll find a way to get up on the counter, sniff and see what you're doing because they're used to food. Chop these up just a little bit. My little food processor can do something with them. Pretty soft. First time cooking with habanero peppers. First time. All I got's some common sense. Some people may say I don't have any, but I've survived 50 years. A lot of good fortune in God. That's about the only reason why I survived. And doing good deeds. I used to do a ton of good deeds before I got married. I guess I did a good deed watching the kids and providing for them and taking care of them. Make sure they get to Boy Scouts or football practice and football games. And I never went. I was working second shift, third shift. Cheerleading, whatever. Make sure they had their stuff. Alright, that needs rinsed off. That is contaminated. That knife is too. Little seeds, little hot seeds. They're everywhere now. Alright. Let's do this. Dr. Food is in the house. Easier to put on the first time. It is getting warm in my house without the air conditioner on. Dry the silicone out easier. I don't want to turn it on and blow that stuff out of there, all that mess. That would be a mess. Okay. Get more parts. Alright. Will this fit? Oh, my thumb. Look at my thumb. My thumb. Alright. I need a spoon or something. It may all fit in there. Yep. Bucket of mash. I dropped my spoon. Alright. See how bad this gets. Alright. Pretty good. Minced up very nicely. Very nicely. Hot. Alright. Do it again. Alright. This little Ninja, I got it to make avocado dip, and it does a great job. Cheap. It was cheap. I think it was only 40 bucks or something. That needs cleaned. Hey, don't do that. All right. Get over there. Get over there. I have 2 bags. Big old thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't you go nowhere, you turkey. I'm chicken. I'm chicken, Eldo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that out. Okay. So yeah, make sure there's enough marinade on every single piece of chicken. And just after noon, turned out pretty good if you ask me. Get some of that on all the chicken, all the crevices, all the little spots. Should I get a picture? Put it on Discord? No, it's pretty ugly looking. Alright, put it in the fridge. Contaminated fingers and all. I gotta wash the door handle off. I still got coffee left. I still got coffee. I got coffee. I got coffee. That'll get wiped down a couple more times. This is going in the laundry. All right. So guys, that was the making of jerk chicken marinade. That took a lot of effort. What was the toughest part? The limes. Those gloves always make my hands hurt. So I used to wear them all the time and doing all kinds of stuff. And they really crimp up your hands. So scraping them limes and zesting them out and doing all that kind of stuff, that was tough. So other than that, it wasn't too bad. Just time consuming. If you want fresh ingredients, fresh tasting food is the way to go. Nothing beats it. So use the fresh stuff. Other than that, it's like 85 degrees in here or something. I need to sit down, take a break for a minute, get a glass of ice water, and clean up my mess. Let me show you the mess. Not too bad today. A few things to do. There's Miss Ivy over there on her pedestal. She got a new pot the other day too. So guys, until less than 24 hours from now, like I don't know, 12, 17 hours, 18 hours, it's gonna marinate, and we'll be rock and rolling. I'll be sitting here cringing, maybe, maybe not, watching myself play out as you guys watch and chat. I'll be chatting in the chat and watch this video. Hopefully it turns out all right. I wish you all the best. I wish you happy cookings. Please share, like, and share with everybody. Everybody. Share with your besties, your neighbors, your friends, your parents, your loved ones. Share. It's awesome. Share food, it break bread. It is an amazing thing to do, and the happiness and the joy that comes from it is just unbelievable when you break bread with people. So guys, I will be on right after this, and have a good one. I'll see ya.